Hey there, Tamir from Fibonacci-Traders.com, your daily market recap. Last day of November. Like, subscribe. Let's see what SPY and Friends brought us today. Overall, SPY during November, 9% to the upside. But if we look in the past week or so, sideways move on the SPY, doji after doji, 451.20 to the downside, 456 to the upside. All this range needs to get broken, whether to the upside, whether to the downside. We need to sit tight and wait until market will show us where it wants to go. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about December? Can we get another 9 or 8% to the upside, another Santa rally towards maybe 474, maybe above it towards the 490, another 8% to the upside? Don't guess. All we need to do, follow price, use trend lines and Fibonacci levels to show us where price might be heading next. Above this area, breaking above this yellow trend line, we will see this next yellow trend line at the 484. And of course, it's only my opinion. Everything you see in here on my videos are for educational purposes only. It's your money. Make sure you take care of your own money because no one else will do it for you. QQQ during November gave us 10.5% to the upside. One of the best months also on the QQQ. Now 384 needs to hold the support, otherwise we will see this gap at the 387 getting filled. Long continuation above 394, and then, in my opinion, once again, we will see 410 during December. Dow Jones, super bullish, 1.5% to the upside. Dow Jones is now almost 10 more points, and we are all-time highs of the Dow. 2.6% to the upside, and we will see new all-time highs on the Dow. This trend line from support to resistance now broke up above, and we are heading towards this trend line over here. We can delete this trend line. Let's make this trend line like this. Now, next, we are heading towards the 380. Might be. All we need to do, take Fibonacci. 356 now is the support. Next, 365, and then we will see 380 together with this purple trend line to the upside. IWM 0.4%. But as we can see, this yellow zone, very tough resistance zone. Once again, another day, another inside candle, another doji on the IWM. IWM since November 15th moving sideways. Bulls are defending the 177. Bears are defending this yellow zone. Which will win? Who will win? Bulls or bears? Let me know in the comments below. If bulls will win, next is the 186. If bears will win below the 177, we will see 174 and then retesting this red line as support. Bitcoin, another day, another nothing. Basically, there is nothing here on Bitcoin. We do have here some kind of an uptrend channel, but as we can see, price range is getting tighter and tighter. Bulls needs to break above this white trend line, and then we will see 44 to the upside. If bears will take control, breaking below this purple trend line, we will see 35 at first, and then we will see 29,800 to the downside. Ethereum, not surprising, also nothing much. This double top scenario is still validate, but we have this blue trend line that it's still holding the higher lows since October, breaking below a weekly close below this blue trend line. We will see 1931 and then 1746. This double top scenario will get negated. Only a weekly close above the 21 35, and then we will see 24, and then 26 and 27 to the upside. Crude oil still struggling with this zone. We can call it a two trend lines resistance zone. Yesterday broke up above, but went back inside, closed below this zone. Now let's see if it can hold above the 72, maybe above the 74. Next leg up above the 79, and then we will see this purple trend line to the upside. But for now, until proven otherwise, crude oil is in a downtrend. Natural gas futures moving sideways, 285 from resistance to support. Now, once again, resistance. Always look left. Train your eyes to look left and find and identify major support and resistance areas. Below this 266 area, this gap, then we will see 246 to the downside. SOXX, this gap is filled. Moving sideways, as you can see, 508 to the downside. 524 to the upside. Breaking below this area over here, we will see this gap getting filled, and then retesting this trend line to the downside once again. Breaking above the 424, we have this trend line. Above this trend line, we are heading north. Towards where? No need to guess. If we clean the chart, clean this one, clean this one, clean this one, make the chart as clean as possible. Now you can take Fibonacci above this area for 540 to the upside, and then 563 will be the next resistance. Gold, 2033 holding a support. This trend line, yellow trend line, is a resistance. As you can see, it's a resistance for the higher highs. Let's see if bulls of gold can break up above this area, above the 2052 together with this yellow trend line. And next, we will see 2080 and 2110. Silver with a very nice bullish run. Now, next resistance will be this purple trend line. Above this purple trend line, we are heading north towards the 28. But once again, no need to guess. All you need to do is take Fibonacci. Swing low, swing high, and there you have it. Now, the 2290 is the support. 2375 next resistance. Above it, we will see 27 together with this upper purple trend line. Once you understand price action, pure price action on multi-time frames, and the relationship between candlestick analysis, Fibonacci, and trend lines, you can trade whatever you want, whether it's futures, indices, any ETF, stocks, forex, cryptos, on any time frame that you want, long or short. It all comes down to understanding in-depth candlestick analysis. KRE 4570, once again, resistance, look left. Always look left. Resistance, support, broke to the downside. Resistance, resistance, resistance. KRE is inside this uptrend channel. Long continuation above 4570, and next will be this area, the 47, 49, and we might see before the end of 2023, 5270 to the upside. But one candle at a time, look left and try to identify what will happen next. Always ask yourself, what if? What if price will break below? What if price will break above? Copper, very interesting price action. Let's clean the chart and look it like this. We have this major trend line. Now, as you can see, price is trying to break up and above. A weekly close above this purple trend line, And copper, no need to guess, we'll see the 392, 4, and then, in my opinion, above 4, we will see a major bull run towards the 427 area. Put copper on a very tight watch list. XLE 7 points, 0.7 to the upside. Once again, during hours, 85 got retested, price got rejected by the 85. Back down. Now let's see where XLE is heading. Below today's lows, we will see this white trend line to the downside. XLV, super bullish day, 1.3% to the upside, still inside this purple trend line, purple uptrend channel, long continuation above the 131, and then 133, and towards the 137 to the upside. 137 together with this purple trend line will be the next major resistance for XLV. Why? You guessed it. Look left. Resistance over here, resistance over here. So, by default, this area will become the next resistance. Apple 0.3 to the upside, another doji, but this trend line is holding a support. Let's see continuation above this upper purple trend line towards the 193. Weekly close above 193, and next week we will see new all-time highs. AMD 2.2% to the downside, but still in a very tight price range. 117.80 to the downside, 125.30 to the upside. Nvidia, super bearish day today, 2.85 to the downside. Now we are at a 50% retracement, Fibonacci 50% retracement. We have a major broadening formation, and we also have this short-term downtrend channel. So if you want to go long on Nvidia, you need to wait for this channel to break up and above. Until then, stay away from long. In my opinion, of course, this is what I do. I'm waiting for a break above this green channel, and then we can go long towards the upper yellow trend line. No need Fibonacci, no need any other lagging indicators. Fibonacci is not an indicator. Fibonacci is merely giving us support and resistance for future price action. But we don't need it. For now on Nvidia, all we need to do is sit and wait for this trend line to break up and above. We can also put an alert, create an alert, like this, or like this, whatever you want. Put alert name, message, create, and that's it. This is how we will not miss the breakup. Microsoft, not much of a movement today. Doji keeping head above this yellow trend line, still inside a massive, very nice uptrend. And as long as Microsoft is inside this channel between these lines, the way is up. Tesla 1.7% to the downside today. Post, as you can see now, 235 at the post market. This gap needs to get filled before the next leg up. Bulls needs to let bears filling this gap, touch the 222, which is the 618 Fibonacci retracement, and then next leg up, next attempt to break above this red zone at around 233. Google 1.8% to the downside, massive bearish day today on Google. 131, Fibonacci. 618 Fibonacci retracement. Let's see this area getting bulls holding this area. Otherwise, 126 gap will get filled. Amazon inside this channel, and as long as Amazon is inside this red channel, we are heading north. 147 is a very tough resistance for Amazon. 148, above it we will see 155, but you don't need to guess. You need to take Fibonacci to let you know if price of Amazon will break up above and close above the 147, 148, where price might be heading next. Fibonacci tells us 153 to the upside. Meta, 1.5% to the downside today at the 618 Fibonacci, bounced and closed above the 50% retracement. Now let's see 325 holding a support. Below it, 316 and 308 to the downside. Shopify holding above the 72 area, very important area of support in the past 4 days. Breaking below, we will see 70.30, but bulls of Shopify is holding nicely, not letting bears taking control. Let's see long continuation of Shopify above this red line towards 81.80. Netflix, another day, another doji, very boring price action on Netflix. If you want to go long on Netflix, you need to wait. Wait for what? Or a break above the 483 area, or touch on this trend line, and then next leg up. One more name, very interesting name. We got long today in the premium room, STLD. Managing to stay above the 114 today. Very bullish day. Let's see continuation above the 119 towards the 124. Always look left. Identify major support resistance areas for future price action. Use Fibonacci and trend lines to manage your risk and show you the way to the upside. Above this trend line, 124, above 124, we will see 137 to the upside. So I hope you found this video helpful, educational. Please hit the like, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell because we are going live every day, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Until then, stay safe.